Today, we have a special on the country of Spain.
First off, we have Michael Martindale with some official government news. Hit it, Michael.
The type of government in Spain is parliamentary monarchy. Parliamentary monarchy is a constitutional monarchy, which is a form of government in which a monarch acts as head of a state. The government dissolved parliamentary in January 2008 and called for new elections. In the March election, Prime Minister Zapatero was elected. Spain entered NATO, North Atlantic Trade Organization, in 1982. Spain, along with Portugal, joined the European Economic Community, now the European Union, in 1986. José Luis Rodríguez Zapatero is the current president of Spain. A lot of changes were introduced in the government in Spain of the government in 1975. Spain got freedom from the king and the greedy prime ministers. Spain's national holiday is the 12th of October. The chief of Spain is King Juan Carlos, son of the monarch. The legal system is a civil law system with regional application.
Great job, Michael. Truly a golden report.
And now, let's talk about money with my good friend, Andrew Rovai.
Hi, I'm Andrew Rovai, and this is my special segment on the economy of Spain. The euro is the currency commonly used by countries in Europe. Spain began using the euro in 1999, but didn't begin using the notes and coins until 2002. The GDP of Spain is about 1.4 trillion US dollars, or 1 trillion euros. The GDP per capita of Spain is $30,000, or 24,000 euros. The GNP of Spain is 1.5 trillion US dollars, which is equivalent to 1 trillion euros. The difference between the GDP and GNP is GNP measures the market value of a country's economy, whether or not the enterprises are located inside or outside the country, as long as they are owned by that country. So they can, for example, if one of Spain's corporations was located in the United States, it would still be counted as part of the GNP. The GDP, however, only measures what's inside of the country, even if it's owned by a different country. So if a U.S. enterprise was inside Spain, the money that corporation made would still count towards the GDP.
Gracias.
Gracias. That's a good example of the Spanish language. Spanish.
Really, Andrew? Well, did you know Spanish is not the only language in Spain? In some places, they speak Catalan.
Catalan. Sweet fact, bro.
Thank you. And now, let's go to some facts about the population
with Dan Din. Yeah.
This is Dan Din. This is my segment on population. Population is 46,754,784, which is the 27th in the world. The population growth rate of Spain is 0.574%. The crude birth rate of Spain is 10.66, and the crude death rate is 8.8. The total fertility rate is 1.47, and the net migration rate is 3.89 migrants per 1,000 population. We can assume that Spain is in stage 4 of the demographic transition model, which is low growth. Its crude birth rate and crude death rate are relatively close, and its natural increase is also relatively low. The sex ratio is 96 males per 100 females. Infant mortality rate is 3.39, and the life expectancy is 81.17, which is the 14th in the world. And from this we can assume that Spain has decent medical system because it's in the top 20 in the world in life expectancy and one of the lowest in infant mortality rate. The religion of Spain is 94% Roman Catholic, and the other is 6%. And the languages there are 74% Spanish, which is the official language, and 17% Catalan, and 7% Galician, and 2% Basque. And Castilian Spanish is the dialect they speak in Spain. Spain has a literacy rate of 97.9, and it has a school life expectancy of 16 years. Spain is in the last stage of Rostow's model, which is the age of mass consumption. Spain imports consumer goods, and it also exports its automobiles and also exports consumer goods. This was Dan Din for Channel 1 Spanish News.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ovi. Today I'm going to be talking about Spanish entertainment. Spain has a history of some of the most rich in culture types of entertainment known to man. Things like the running of the bulls are well known to people all over the earth, but there is one thing that dominates Spanish entertainment, and that is football, or soccer. In the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the biggest tournament in any sport, Spain took home its very first World Cup trophy. This is a huge milestone in Spanish soccer, and the whole country celebrated when their star player, Iniesta, scored in the final minutes to finally take home their first World Cup trophy. Here is a reenactment of that wondrous moment in Spanish soccer. Woo.
Hey, you have to go this way!
Yeah! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah! Oh my God! That was Andrew Ovi for Channel 1 Spain News.
In this portion of the daily newscast, I'll be talking about the Spanish rites and rituals.